I'm Micah.
And I'm Rachel Myers.
And you have stumbled upon the Fountains of Youth, your podcast for staying young in mind, body, and spirit.
Is it possible the two youths?
The two what?
It's gonna be lit, man.
All right, welcome back to the Fountains of Youth podcast, where we help you stay young in mind, body, and spirit. Today, we're talking about something that most of us experience, but maybe we don't always think of it in a positive way, and that's competition. All right. Some people avoid it, some people thrive on it, and some people turn it into a career. So,
joining us today is someone who did just that, and that's Hailee Haymore.
Hi, guys. What's up?
Hailee.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, she's a professional pickleball player, y'all.
Love it.
Coach, an entrepreneur, and host of her very own podcast, Purposefully Living Podcast. So she also recently launched her own pickleball camp. Woo woo!
All of that sounds pretty impressive.
It is. But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Well, is there more?
There's
Oh my gosh,
there's more.
okay.
I know, you're so amazing. During this camp, she is helping players improve their game while encouraging them to live with purpose both on and off the court.
All right. We're going to
So
hear how she
amazing.
went from tennis to professional pickleball, what fuels that competitive spirit, how her faith shapes everything she does, and whether competition makes us better or can actually hold us back.
And of course, we're going to have some fun along the way with a couple of games, including seeing if Hailee can tell the difference between some of the world's strangest real sports and a few that Micah probably made up.
No promises. Whether you're an athlete, entrepreneur, or just someone looking for a little motivation to keep growing, we think you're going to enjoy this conversation. So grab your paddle, or at least your favorite chair, and welcome to the fountain.
This is exciting. I want to meet this person. I don't think it sounds as impressive as you just made it sound. I think I'm just a regular,
Hailee
but it
Haymore.
sound pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to this.
It is
Maybe you
cool.
guys can hype me up a little bit. Make me feel a little bit better about my own self.
I mean, say less. Hailee Haymore. All right, we're good. All right. All right, so first of all, we got to talk about our fountain moments. But before we do, I'd like to invite a very special guest all the way from Chicago, Illinois. We've got Eli Tyler in the house. We love him.
Hey, folks.
We love him, yes.
Glad to be here.
Yes. My younger
baby
brother.
bro.
Baby bro. Baby by like 8 years, right? Is that what we determined?
Plus or minus.
Yeah, it keeps changing, I noticed. It's all good.
I'm catching up.
Yes. And if you have listened all the way from the beginning, he was on several episodes in the first season. And so it's nice to have you back for your season 2 debut. You were in the
Wahoo, good to
practice
be here.
episode, but that didn't count. So, yeah. All right. Well, good stuff. Of course, the Fountain of Youth is all about fighting the urge to age. We're all just getting a little bit older, some of us closer than others. And Dr. Myers, you want to share anything about that?
I'm going to be a granny.
Are you serious?
Oh, so I'm second grand person on the podcast.
You are the
right?
Yeah,
Hosting?
host second.
Yeah.
I don't know if it counts though. Like you have to be a certain age group to be considered a true grandma.
I'm
like
with
let's
you.
hit 50 first, and then you can be old.
Yeah.
There
Then
you
I
go.
can be old. AARP old.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
50, you can play senior pro. So does that? There you
Oh,
go. Related
yeah.
to what we're talking
Is this
about.
pickleball
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All right.
the senior games here in Sanford.
Exactly.
50.
Yep.
Yeah.
50s.
That kind of
All
hurt
right.
my heart when I heard that. I was like, ooh,
I know it bothers me too. I'm like, man, that's not that far.
We've gone from Fountain of Youth to
Yes,
whatever this
whatever it
conversation is.
is.
All right. But we like to talk about our fountain moments.
Yes.
These are things that helped us stay young in mind, body, and spirit. So, Dr. Myers, what's something you've done lately that's kind of helped you feel young? I know maybe being a grandma would not do that.
If a love language was dancing, that is my love language.
Okay.
I love dancing. So I went out to, it's called Mystic Farm and Distillery in Durham. And on Tuesdays, they have line dancing. And I went out there and like with this brand new friend of mine. I really don't know her that well, but I was like, hey, you want to go dance with me? And so we learned like 4 line dances. It was so fun. And I just felt, first off, it definitely worked my memory, but it was so fun. It just like
Good for
fills me
you.
up.
I want to learn line dancing really bad. It's a
Yeah.
big thing right now.
It's intense.
I need a
Yeah, I
banjo
know.
button now.
I know. I know.
Hush. It's not
a-
the great one we learned.
There you go. I like it.
Yes. Well, that sounds fun.
I'm from Texas,
That's exactly.
so line dancing is a thing.
Right
you know?
on, right
yeah.
on.
She's from
Well
Texas. I can. Or, no,
Yeah.
it's he. He's from Texas. Isn't that song?
She's from Texas.
Well, she is. So here we go.
The song? The country song? I don't know. Keep going.
Yeah,
all right.
because he's choosing Texas.
Eli?
I can tell.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
Song of the day.
Hailee, do you have any fountain moments? Anything that helped you feel young lately? You mean you already are young, so you probably just like, I got up out
I
of
was
bed.
thinking about this all day because I'm like, every day of my life, I'm like still a kid. Like I think I'm like 15.
There we go.
So
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I guess this week will be VBS because I mean that's like every day really.
Absolutely.
I get to play pickleball and like play around and like I go to the pool. I mean,
Yeah.
I work, but it's not work, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like, but I would say VBS because that's like really. So they asked, do you need anyone to be like silly or whatever for the stage? And I was like, I'm your girl.
Obviously.
So I was like dancing around and hooping and hollering, like throwing my hat and swinging it, and just like
What was
doing
the
all
theme
that.
for this? Because they always have the craziest themes.
Yeah, it's deep. So like Jonah and the well, the story,
okay.
like the ocean
Gotcha.
theme and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
There you
So
go.
we've just been dancing and running around the church and all kinds of stuff. So it's
Okay.
been fun.
Let's
You
go.
just got to act like a big kid.
Yeah.
Basically,
Bigger
yeah.
than normal.
Basically, yeah, exactly.
So Eli, you confessed to some pains from doing some things. Is that your fountain moment here? Some of this struggle you've been in?
Well, yeah,
the
I'd say the youthful aspect of it was even with some of the discomfort, I was still out throwing and outrunning the teenagers.
Yes,
So
let's
Oh,
go.
keeping them in their place.
Got to keep.
Well, you got
they were
in
playing.
that.
They were playing Quidditch, so that's weird. But
Really,
other than
Hailee?
that, you know,
That is weird. Quidditch. Do you Quidditch?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, good.
Never heard of that in my life.
It's
How
a
do
Harry
you
Potter
play?
reference.
Yeah, how do you
Oh,
play
I've
that?
never watched it.
You get on a
'Cause
broom.
Hush.
well, we
No,
used
no,
hockey
that's-
sticks.
You actually get on a broom, right?
Yeah. In real
you
life,
like
you get on a broom.
run like
You,
it's a little horse.
You gallop on
right?
your broom.
Yeah, and I sit on the sideline and make fun of them.
What's the?
I
What's
like
the,
it.
the golden
snitch.
The snitch. What's that? Do you have
Well, there's
one of those?
one person running around the whole all the sports fields, and then a person from each team is trying to chase them around. We made them wear a football helmet.
I've seen this on a movie before.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
in a
Harry
movie.
Potter.
I mean, a lot of universities have teams
I
now.
was not allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Oh, that evil show. Yes.
Yeah,
So you
that's
still
no
haven't
good.
watched it?
That's sorcery.
Have you watched
Sorcerer.
it yet?
Never. I'm the
She's holding the line. That's good.
We used
have
hockey
s-
sticks to not kind of blur the lines of
Okay, that's
you know,
good. Keep it clean.
demonic.
I think
or
it was
whatever.
in the internship that movie. I don't know. Vince Vaughn. You guys have never
It
seen
was
that, but
put
you watched
on
Harry
by our
Potter.
Somehow
intern.
Vince
What
Vaughn is
kind of
cleaner.
podcast is this?
Vince Vaughn is cleaner than Harry
than
Potter
Harry
somehow.
Potter.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That's all right. That's all right. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we have to do things to be intentional about that. It's been raining here some, and my boys just like get out and go in the ditch and just play in the rain and stuff like that. And there was so much of me that wanted to like drop everything and do that. I kind of couldn't this time, and so it made me a little bit sad.
I thought you were going to say you were
I want-
dancing
and
in
I-
the rain.
I would.
I thought you were going to
would.
say that too.
I know, and I have before. So, but it made me notice that
Yeah.
that instinct of like, hey, I do want to be dry and go and do things, but I also want to be out and playing and
Yeah.
wet and muddy and all the things that I was when I was younger.
So you didn't have a fountain moment?
I feel like I've had a lot of little fountain moments.
Okay.
I'm trying to be intentional about like helping, like taking turns. When you have 3 kids, it's like you have to be intentional
yeah.
with those moments. Otherwise, you just kind of. So I've spent a little extra time with Ezra and a little extra time with Pax. And then my oldest got a bearded dragon, and so anything we do
yeah.
bearded dragon related is very exciting. Have you met Gert,
Gert.
Eli?
I haven't yet. I met his tank.
Okay, so it's time to meet Gert.
How,
It is.
how
His real name
old-
was Thorn, but
Oh, why do you call him Gert?
that's the name I came up with. But
Oh, okay.
It never
I
caught
like
on.
it. How long should Gert live?
Like
50
long-
years?
No, like 10 years.
Oh, okay. I thought they
10
lived
years?
really long.
Sounds good. You're thinking of tortoises.
I bet Gert's gonna live way longer than you realize. You'll be sad about that. It's kind
Oh,
of like
dear.
hermit crabs. They live 30 years.
That's
one of my
Mine
friends. Well, ours didn't either. But one of my friends jokingly got it for my daughter for her birthday, knowing they lived for 30 years, and I was like, why? She
That's
put it
tough.
in the closet and it died. I was like, it needs sunshine.
problem solved. All right. Oh dear. All right.
Okay. Hey, can you
Just
can
don't get a Greenland shark.
Oh no. Those
Greenland?
Those are
live
300 years.
Oh yeah, 300 years.
Oh. How big do they get?
They're not a pet. They live in the Arctic.
Oh, okay. Hey, can we do a joke?
You know what? I think it's time we did our joke of the day. Eli, you ready for our joke of the day?
So ready.
All right. Hailee, you ready?
I'm ready.
All
Is it a
right.
dad joke?
No,
though, or-
this was tailored for
Okay.
you. So,
All right, I like it.
you know, why should you never date a tennis player?
Because it's not about love, or it's all
Close.
Oh, that was so good.
Because love means nothing to them.
I love it.
Yes.
That's true.
And, our joke is
And there's a
great.
lot of
job.
deuce.
What's that?
And there's a lot of deuce.
Can I tell you? Y'all know what love like? It means zero, right?
Yes.
Okay. So all the years I played tennis, I tell everybody this. All the years I played tennis, my mom literally never knew the score. So I would be like, she didn't know how to keep score. So I would lose
I love
six
Sabrina.
love, and I'd say that, and she'd be like, what's the score? I said six love or whatever, or 30 love, whatever. She'd be like, oh, did that mean you won? I'd be like, no, mom, 6-0, 6-0.
There we go.
And she'd be like,
There
oh,
we
that's
go.
okay, baby. You look cute.
Who came up with this names for the
course.
scoring system? Is
Sabrina's
ridiculous.
amazing.
I tell everybody that. They think it's
Yes.
the funniest thing. It's like, how did you watch your daughter and not she do not know what's happening? It's so
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
Oh dear.
Well,
but our joke of the day is sponsored.
Yeah. Today's joke of the day is sponsored by confidence, specifically the kind you have before the first serve.
Ooh.
Do you have a lot
Eli,
of
you
confidence?
smack a few
before-
tennis balls?
I have.
Yeah.
Pops and I used to play some.
Yeah, and you just like whale that first one and see what happens. And then the
Oh,
second
yeah.
one, you're like
Oh,
gentle,
yeah.
make sure it goes over underhanded.
I did the
Something
same thing golfing.
Oh,
But I don't know if it works like that.
Takes your
Golf is
mulligan.
brutal. I've been playing. I'm addicted right now.
To golf?
oh, really?
How do you have time for it? All right, we need to get into this.
We gotta go.
So first up, we need to know you a little bit. So why don't you introduce yourself? Give us your background, your work, and your family.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I grew up in a Christian home. I love the Lord. I've always loved the Lord from the time I can remember. There's not a time that I think of that the Lord doing what he had for me in his will was not a part of my thinking or my thought process or anything like that. I've always been extremely active, extremely like big personality, all the things. So just anything with sports. I got saved at a young age and then called to ministry when I was 15 and started just trying to do as much as I could in the church and all that sort of stuff. And as well as school, FCA, leader and all that stuff. And leader of my team and everything like that. And then I went to Liberty and COVID kid, and then got sent home, and that's the whole pickleball story. So yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Well, your tennis journey though, because I feel like you started tennis like later than I would have
did, yeah.
thought, and that's kind of like the beginning, right? So, how old were you when you started tennis?
I was 12 when I started tennis, and then I pretty much quit everything else, and then yeah,
Okay.
that's it. So my testimony of like my childhood is like very basic. Like there's not anything
Nothing wrong with
exciting.
that.
I have like those like the testimony is like the Christian kid. Like I don't have any like this ups and downs. Just like you know what I mean.
It's coming. No.
So I don't know what
Trust
you want me.
me.
I love
Yeah.
the Lord. That's it.
Yay!
I don't know what to tell you.
Yay, Jesus!
No,
Yeah.
that's good. And so you have your parents you live with your parents? Or
I
you
still live at home. Yes,
Okay,
still.
cool.
I'm getting a little old for that, but yeah, I'll live at home until I get married.
If they're
probably.
your favorite people.
Save,
Yeah.
there's nothing
save your
wrong with that.
money.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
young. They're so
You have
little older
siblings?
than Rachel. No.
Okay, wow. So you
Yeah,
get all
yeah.
the attention and why
Yeah, they
leave?
had me when they were like 18. I have so it's like let's just they're like my best friends, so I do everything with them anyways, and so and I
I
travel
don't
a
know
lot.
your dad, but your mom is like awesome.
Yes,
so-
and I travel so much for work and pickleball and everything that it's just I'm never home. It seems like
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it works out.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
That's
how did you go to the pickleball part of it?
Yeah, how'd you transition
yeah.
tennis to pickleball?
Because you were like
slows down a
a
little
pretty
bit.
amazing tennis player, if I
Wow.
recall, right?
Wow. Yeah, I don't. Well,
I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to like
See
toot
what
your own
happens.
horn.
not boast about myself.
But I
Do
mean,
it.
yeah.
No.
Tell us
No,
about it. You were ranked, right?
I want to say championship, but it's like not that big of a deal because it's like high school. Your world, your country
yes.
rating is what's big, and I didn't play like a lot of those types of tournaments. I did play a lot of tournaments, but the ones more just in North Carolina. So yeah, I was definitely a higher level tennis player, junior player, and so with that said. It just transfers easily. So it sounds like this grand story, but it's like you're already like a 4 or 5 pickleball player if you come from tennis.
Well,
which
yeah, but
means,
why leave tennis? Like,
I think the biggest thing was it was like I need the competitive edge. Like it's like ingrained in me. Like
Right.
you know, like I can't function without activity, without sport, without
Sure.
movement, without just beating something. You know, doing. It's not even about like
Beating
I'm gonna
someone.
slide this way a little bit.
it's not even about like really beating someone or like the like winning. It's like about like because you know a lot of athletes, professional athletes, will like talk about how much they'll need to win and like how much they hate to lose.
Yeah.
Mine is more like I need to master something. So
I got you.
I think like with tennis, like I had already become like. You know, obviously not
You
a
peaked
pro.
in high
So like,
school.
yeah, I peaked in high school. So I didn't like. I already sort of, you know, mastered it in a sense for what I wanted to accomplish with it. And I was fine coming home from college and finishing online from Liberty, even though I loved Liberty. I just was like, you know, this is the whole pickleball thing. I love it. And so what I think for me, like with tennis, because I started at 12, all my coaches sort of made it a big deal that I had to quit all the other sports and I had to train
Yeah.
and you had to train more hours a day than other people because you're behind because most tennis players that are really good they're already like worldly ranked, nationally ranked
Right.
at 12 and I had started at 12
Yeah.
and so I was like okay and I loved it. That's all I ever thought about, but I think when going to pickleball it's like okay this is some very familiar to what I already know but it's
Right.
fun. Tennis was starting to be a job.
There you go.
So that's kind of why I transferred
Yeah.
it. But it was an easy transfer. It's just like your muscle memory of your body just has to like get used to like the movement is different. That's the only part. And like some of the techniques, like if you do this in tennis, like you're like people would probably like laugh you off the court.
Yeah.
But in pickleball, that's like the main shot.
Dinking and dunking.
okay.
Yeah. So you're like having
Something.
you're like, whoa, like it looks lame. Like I tell my students, I'm like, if you feel awkward, you're doing it right. Like you're
There we
good.
go.
So yeah.
Well, fantastic.
Yeah. So
You know, there's a lot of debate about pickleball, you know, just because it feels like kind of a made up sport. Like,
Yeah.
and it really
Yeah.
just started in somebody's driveway with ping pong paddles and a, what was it, wiffle
Wiffle
ball?
ball?
yeah.
Wiffle ball.
And yeah, so there's
Yeah.
kind of like, you just
I
pretend.
think it was a
that
potato chip.
A potato chip? I don't think
Yeah.
that's right. check
It was
notes.
rolled up.
A potato chip rolled up.
No,
I
you
can't
have to
even
understand how this guy's
can't
mind
even
works.
with this
All right.
guy.
So,
I mean, it would work probably.
so what we're going to do.
See? She's the pro.
You mastered one sport,
Yeah.
and you moved to a
Quote,
sport you can
unquote,
master,
but yes.
and so I think there's some other sports you could try, and so
Golf.
we're gonna bring some sports from around the world, little strange sports, and
Okay.
we're gonna all decide whether they are real sports or made up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna read out the sport, little description. And then you got to tell me whether
this
it's
our
a
game?
free sport. This is our first game. Yes.
All right, I'm ready
Are
for
you
it.
ready? All
Are
right.
you gonna win?
You are competitive.
What
so
if you
I'm
lose?
keeping-
It's not a question
I'm
right
gonna
now.
keep
Oh my
score. Okay.
Okay.
And
Challenge
Eli's playing too. Here we go.
You should have seen me sprinting in the church last night trying to beat these like 12-year-old boys. I'm like, you will not outrun me. You will not. It's
All right.
bad.
So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to kind of go with the honor system. I'm going to give you a second to lock in your answer in your head, and then you just got to say what your answer is.
So I could lie and still win and you wouldn't know.
Oh.
But this is a
You're
Christian
going to go
podcast.
first.
But you
so
love
That way you
Jesus.
can't copy everyone else.
not do that. I'm joking.
All right. That's like Carl O'Brien. He's like looking at everybody else's
yeah, he
placards.
totally
Yeah, he's
was.
cheating. All right. Here we go. First one up. You may have heard this. This one's called cheese rolling. Cheese rolling. Here's how you play. Competitors sprint or tumble down a steep hill chasing a wheel of cheese. The first person to reach the bottom wins the cheese. Is it a real sport or did I make that up? Hailee, let's start with you so you don't cheat.
It's real.
She says real, Eli.
That's actually how I sprained my AC joint.
Yeah. Okay, that's what happened. And
Yes,
Dr. Myers,
it's real.
It is a real. That is absolutely right. Good job. Very good.
Where did they do
all
that
of you got
at?
those right.
I think it's like Switzerland or no?
It's in Europe,
Scandinavian.
England.
Yeah.
In England, Gloucester, England.
I know.
Fun
Gloucester.
fact: the cheese can reach speeds of over 70 miles an hour, so no one actually catches it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Would you do it?
I would 100%. I saw a girl on Instagram do it like a week ago. I was like, man, I want to do
Oh
this.
my gosh!
This is
Did
me.
she fall? 'Cause
She
you need to
just
watch that.
dove for it
No.
and caught it midair.
All right, next sport, vertical dodgeball. Players climb an indoor rock wall while trying to avoid foam balls thrown from the ground. The last climber remaining wins. Sport, real sport or made up?
Made up.
Hailee says made up. Dr. Myers, did you decide already?
Yeah.
I feel like you're still making up.
No,
All right, go
I
ahead.
would
What-
say yes. I can see how
You
they
said
could do
real or
that.
made
yeah,
up?
I'm going to say real.
real, Eli.
I'm going no.
Okay.
no.
Eli and Hailee are correct.
Dang.
That is a point to each of those two. That is made up.
I liked that made up one.
You
Thank
like that one?
Micah.
That's one. All right. Next up. This one's called paddle polo. Two teams stand on paddle boards and use short mallets to hit a floating ball into the opposing team's goal. Paddle polo. Real sport, or did I make that one up?
Made up.
She says made up. Made up, Eli?
I'm going yes, it's a real sport.
Real sport. Dr. Myers.
I'm going with yes.
That is made up.
Dang, Haley's
Point
winning
for
now.
Hailee.
Eli,
The
it's all
score's
up to you to
3
catch her.
2 to 1.
We'll get her. We'll get her.
All
Too
right.
behind.
All right. Let's try
I would
another
play
one.
that though. That sounds
know,
fun.
it
I was
sounds
literally
really
like,
fun.
I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing at the lake next time I go.
I'm in for that one too. All right. Next up is called disc jousting. Disc jousting. Two competitors stand on balance boards while throwing flying discs at targets attached to each other's vests. Is it real or is it made up?
Made up.
She says made up. Eli?
Made up.
Made
Dr.
up.
Myers? It is made up. Good job.
I feel like you're so negative. You're saying made up for everything.
It's true.
Except the cheese wheel.
All right.
But you're
How about this
winning.
one? Chess boxing. Chess boxing. Competitors alternate between rounds of chess and boxing. You can win by checkmate or knockout. Real or made up?
Made up.
Okay.
Real.
Eli says
I'm
real.
gonna
I
say
do.
real.
I actually do feel like that one's real, but
Too late.
yeah.
Yes.
So Dr.
You're
Myers and
catching her, Eli.
All right, the score is 3 to 2.
Yeah.
So here we
Wah,
go.
wah.
Next up is the let's see, let's try this one. Toe wrestling. Toe wrestling. Two competitors
Gross.
lock their big toes together
Gross.
and try to pin the other's foot to the ground, much like arm wrestling, but with feet.
People could make a lot of money just by watching that.
Hey.
If they videoed it. Don't they have like this?
I think you
thing?
spend money watching it.
I don't think anybody wants to watch that. All right.
See, I don't even want to talk about it. It's not
or
real.
fake?
That's disgusting.
She says not real, Eli.
Absolutely. That's a campus life game. We do that one all the time.
It is. All right, so
Yes.
they're catching up.
Eli.
Eli is in the lead.
Yes.
That's no good.
I know. It's time to buckle down.
I got to play defensively now.
I don't know what y'all
All
be
right.
doing in your private time, but
You
I
might
don't
want to
know.
try this one. Here we go. This one's called shin kicking. It's exactly
Ooh.
what it sounds like. Two people try to kick each other in the shins until someone gives up. It's a real
It's
sport
like
or
mercy.
made up. Yeah, I guess. Real sport or made up?
Made up.
Eli?
Pakistan or
I'm
something.
gonna say real.
It is a real sport.
Yes! I've lost.
You're getting cooked.
I'm getting cooked.
Oh dear. All right. So these guys have rallied here. So you're trying to read me instead of just
Yeah, I
hearing
know.
the sport. So
I'm looking at you
all right.
really hard.
I'm trying to keep my poker face going. All right. Next one up is called extreme ironing. Competitors iron clothes in ridiculous places like mountaintops, rivers, or while skydiving. Real or made up?
I've said made up for the last 20 things, so I'm going to say made up still, though.
Eli?
Not real.
I'm gonna say not real.
It is a real sport. I had to look it up because I was shocked.
Skydiving,
People are literally
ironing.
climbing on rock walls and they're hanging upside down and ironing. People are on
No.
paddle boards ironing
Wow.
clothes. It's hilarious to watch. I don't understand
man.
it. I don't know where you plug it in. It sounds dangerous, but it's crazy.
Interesting.
Would you try it?
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's fair.
I would try the
Yes.
other ones except for the foot thing.
That does say the
thing.
foot thing.
All right. Next up, underwater hockey. Here's how you play. Players wear masks, fins, and snorkels and push a weighted puck across the bottom of a swimming pool using short sticks. Teams surface for air throughout the game.
Yes.
Real or made up? You said
Yes.
real, Eli?
Real.
Real or
I'll
fake?
say no.
Okay. It is a real sport. It is also called octopush.
Octopush. I like
I've
that.
seen videos or pictures of it, and they
That's
have little
good.
tiny little sticks,
Yeah.
and they just kind of
That's
go
good.
for air and
Yeah.
go down. It's
Is it
kind of crazy.
Is it a round puck or is it a little like torpedo?
I think it's a round puck. That's just
I've
a
seen the
weighted-
torpedo.
There's another one that I
thing,
think they have
though.
a torpedo.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
know what
that sport
is.
before.
All right, let's do just a couple more here. Next up, pumpkin regatta. Pumpkin regatta. People hollow out giant pumpkins and paddle them like canoes. Real or
Fake.
made up?
Fake.
Fake. Fake. Eli?
Fake.
It is a real sport, the pumpkin regatta. I've actually seen that.
How big is this pumpkin?
It's one of, you ever seen those at like the fair and stuff?
Yes.
And it's just one of those huge ones. They hollow it out and they have to paddle and race each other. Yeah.
I feel like the structural
my
integrity is going to be
gosh.
compromised.
It's all
Sounds
right.
like a festival or
Sounds
something.
like a good time. Yeah.
Oh,
Would you
my
do
gosh.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would.
yeah, I would.
I think that would be fun.
I mean, I wouldn't like spend, make it my life, but I would try it.
it? All right. Couple.
You have to carve it out with your toes, though. That's the.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'll
That's-
pass.
All right,
part
let
of
me
the
get
game.
two more. First one, canoe tag. Players paddle small canoes inside a marked course while attempting to tag opponents with a foam baton.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
yes.
Eli?
I'm going no. This is
Eli
risky.
is correct. It is not a real sport.
You are killing her. Woo!
He is.
I'm done.
Can't tell if you're mad
Last
or
time she's
happy
going to
for
be a
him.
guest on the show.
Last
Well,
one.
she's so competitive.
I
right?
know. Last one is called wife carrying. Here's how you play. Competitors race through an obstacle course while carrying a partner, most commonly upside down over their shoulders. Real or made up?
Don't eat beans the night before.
Fake.
She says fake.
It's real.
Real,
I've
Eli?
seen
So real.
It is
so
real.
I've never seen that. I got beat bad.
You did. Oh man, but that's all right. You can practice. We've all like been around a lot longer.
Yeah, I guess so.
We've watched the. See, you weren't around for the old version of YouTube. There was a time when YouTube had all like these gems on there, and there was no commercials. You could just
I
pull up all
do
kinds
briefly
of
remember those
stuff. Yeah,
times.
and
Briefly.
this is
When
where
you
you'd watch
were
your
2
Wheel of
years
Cheese and
Because
your.
of Justin Bieber.
wife carrying.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I had to watch him on there.
Of course you did.
Obviously.
Didn't you do that too, Eli? All right. No, okay. All right. But our final score: 5 for Rachel, 4 for Hailee. Eli with an
Too
impressive
many
8.
to count. Let's not count it.
Nicely done.
Let's just forget it.
Oh,
Good job,
man.
Eli. Let's move on.
She says, Eli,
Haley was
let's-
giving me so many side eyes during the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I
Partly
was
'cause
because
you're on the
what I
side.
was doing was watching your facial expression because I can see you thinking of something funny to say before you said it. So I was
He's
like,
ready.
"What is this guy about to say?"
All right. Well, that was a fun game. If you
yeah.
scored better than we all did, please let us know in the comments if you can beat Eli, master of the wacky sports, which doesn't surprise me at all. All right.
I'll take the challenge against anybody in those sports too. I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
That actually would be fun.
Eli, we're going to go to grilling our guest very shortly, but before we do, we need something from you, and I think it's a Gen Alpha word of the week. If we're going to continue to stay young at heart, mind, body, soul, all those things, we need to be able to communicate with the next generation. So, do you have any new words for us?
Yeah, I think not too long ago you guys were talking about Russian toilet, so don't get kind of stuck in
dear. Yes.
in that one. But
episode
this is
3.
this is pushing P is the term. Pushing P.
P.
Any guesses? And not pushing pickleball.
Pushing P. It could be. It could be.
It could be.
All right. So pushing P. We got to think about what pushing P is.
When the kids talk, I'm 26, and like 20-year-olds will talk to me at pickleball, and I'm not even kidding you. I can't have a conversation with them sometimes. They'll say these phrases, and I'm like, and I don't want to look like I'm old because they call me Unc already. They're like, oh, she's Unc.
That's a good word.
And I'm like, okay, well, great. And I just like act like I know what they're talking about. I
Hey,
have no idea what they're saying.
Tell them to go touch grass.
I have no idea what they're
Go
talking
touch
about.
grass. All right.
Can you play pickleball on grass?
That would be hard.
No, not at all.
Okay,
No.
not like tennis.
If they had like a foam ball, I feel like if you change the ball. Anyway,
Or a ball of chips rolled up.
stop with the chips.
Using pushing
Potato
P.
chip.
All right, pushing P is for
Is
potato
it,
chips.
is it
All right,
like
what is
you're
it?
like excited? Like you might pee on yourself.
That'd be pinching P.
Pinching
have
pee.
no idea.
Pushing pee. Like,
Pushing
oh
pee.
man, you made me laugh so
Yeah.
hard. I'm pushing pee.
I don't
Yes,
know.
I like that.
That's too literal. I know it is.
That's a kidney stone issue. I'm pretty
That's what all the
sure.
kids are saying.
All right, what do the kids?
how I'm using
What do the
it.
kids mean when they say they're pushing P? Helps out.
So when the kids say that, it means they're achieving success, but through integrity. So they haven't compromised while they're doing that. It's pushing positivity is what it technically the P is.
Okay.
But it's I've achieved success or I've won the right way kind of thing. And it can be the way you dress yourself. You got the swagger, but you're doing it the right way. It could be you're winning a tennis match, but you didn't have to cheat along the way. Those kind of things. So
There you
it's
go.
upholding integrity in the midst of success.
Ooh, I
So
like
you just won that game by pushing P.
There
Yeah.
you go. Hey, you were
So
pushing
Eli's
P.
pushing P.
Hey.
You have to say it
But
that
yeah,
way.
Use it in a
it can
sentence.
also
I'm
break
talking
down
like
to
the
just
kids.
spreading
I like it.
positivity.
Yeah, spreading
you know?
positivity. You're pushing people. And that's
That was
something
so
you do
good.
on the
I like
regular.
that.
is-
Thank you.
I can tell you're a
Yeah.
person that pushes P a lot.
Except when you lose.
Except for when
to
I lose.
Eli.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you better be glad you're
And
in
the
Chicago,
granny.
Eli.
The granny one too.
Just kidding.
Take them on in some pickleball. That'll help.
I'm messing with you. Oh, okay. What's next, boss?
All right. We're gonna go to our grilling segment, and so we go to what's normally just kind of our light questions, easy stuff, but then we want to really get to know you, and then we ask those tough questions.
So these
right?
are the things I get nervous
Yes,
about. Do
don't
I
be
know
nervous.
the tough questions, the things you've sent me?
Yes.
Oh,
but
that's not tough.
I know they're
Those
not.
are
But
easy.
before we do, pickleballers are known for their reactions, right? Their
Quick.
reaction speed, quick
Yeah,
speed.
baby, it's called
you gotta
fast
be ready.
hands. Firefights.
You up and your nose is in the kitchen.
Yeah, you watched my video.
I did. See, I'm paying
Yeah.
attention. She's on the socials.
This guy
you
did
know.
his research.
I know. So your nose is in the kitchen because you're ready, right? And it's about reacting quick. So I'm going to put 90 seconds on the clock, okay? And Dr. Myers is going to ask as many questions as she can, and we're going to see
About
if you
pickleball or my life?
It's just about little
Things.
tiny things. It's
Oh,
one word
Whatever I
answers.
decide.
Easy stuff. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to put 90 seconds on the clock.
I'm ready.
Unless you think she can get through it in 60.
I don't know. I have
That would be-
extra.
that would be
I'm
a
actually going to
record.
start with the harder ones since
right.
she's so competitive.
All right,
My
here
heart
we go.
just sank.
No, we got
Let me
it.
pick it up off the floor.
I
Go ahead.
don't think she
Okay.
can do it in 90
I
seconds.
can't. I've never been a good test
I don't
taker.
think he's
She's
pushing P right
pushing P.
now.
I'm not pushing no P.
All right. Are you guys
Maybe
ready?
surreal P. Making me nervous. All right, let's go.
Okay.
On
Hit
your
me with
marks. Get set. Go.
Favorite coffee order.
Matcha. Does that count? I don't drink coffee.
Favorite fast food.
Chick-fil-A.
Favorite dessert.
Ice cream.
Favorite Bible character.
Ruth.
Favorite app.
App. Instagram.
Favorite emoji.
Heart.
Favorite childhood toy.
Dirt bike.
Favorite flower.
I don't have flowers.
Favorite-
Sunflower.
Favorite place to pray.
Anywhere.
Favorite way to relax.
Watch movies.
Dream vacation.
Hawaii.
Favorite pickleball paddle.
RPM.
Favorite snack.
Popcorn.
Favorite subject in school.
Math.
Favorite worship song.
Oh, in the word.
10 seconds.
Favorite thing about yourself.
Personality.
One word that describes your faith.
Bold.
One word for this season of life.
Getting ready. I don't know. I don't know the proper word, but like you're ready.
All right.
Gearing up.
You got
No, the opposite. I've already been through the give up part.
No, gearing up.
Not giving up.
I've already been through the trial, man. Don't bring me back to it.
Yes. All right. So in 1 minute, you got through 20. Is it 20 questions? That was 20 questions.
Am I having to compete against someone?
No. I'm just saying you just crushed it. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How does she compare to other guests?
We've
Did
never
she get
done
more
that
or less?
before, so
I got
that was
nervous.
very, very good.
And those
So,
were hard. Those were the harder questions.
Yep.
It wasn't like
I do drink coffee. I lied, by the way. If you ever see me drink coffee,
I know. I saw you at the coffee shop.
I drink matcha. I drink decaf coffee. So that was a
Why
boring
not?
answer.
It's all
Matcha.
good.
I don't drink caffeine coffee.
That's all good. All right, so let's get into our good questions now because we love the favorites and stuff like that. But and we touched on the first one already. How did the tennis player become a professional pickleball player?
Pro.
What was the point where you felt like you could do this professionally and it's not just like a fun little hobby? Because I think a lot of people love sports, but they're not going to drop everything and try to make money off of it. You know?
Yeah. I think just being in the environment. I don't know what Rachel has told you about me, but I love older people and I love like just the community it brings. And so I've found like my best friends are now in their like late 70s, early 80s, like
I love that.
late 60s. So Fountains of Youth is maybe not the right answer for me. I'm like an old soul, big time. But
That's it's
so
perfect.
I think like what really made me realize it is the non-competitive part of it is like I didn't want to leave the environment. So what did I need to do to be able to maintain this as a career teaching? But for me, like as a competitive person, teaching wasn't enough. Just being being coach wasn't enough. I needed to be the best in every area that you could be for that sport. And so that's what I was like, okay. So then I started to just pursue it. And I think, like I was saying earlier, it's an easy transfer. So it's really not that impressive. Like I didn't go from square one. I was already pretty high level coming into it. And so I also started it at the beginning of the sport getting big. So it was almost like, okay, well, why would you play this level when there's like an inch a little bit better? Now it's different. Like now I wouldn't be able to do that. I would have to work my way up the ranks. Yeah. But back then it was just like, oh, let's just enter it. And so I kind of started that way, and then it just became like, oh, she's starting to do better and better. And then of course, like I was like, okay, I'm training, I'm taking this very, like I'm addicted to it. Like I have a very addictive personality. So I was like, okay, well, I'm training all day. I'm playing like 6 or 7 hours a day. I'm running all over the place in North Carolina.
Sorry, you did it.
So I was like, I'm all over the place. Like, why not just do it? And so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Because I don't understand this. Like, isn't like you don't get to say I'm a pro unless like you're a certain rank. Is that right?
Yeah. So like before, that's what I was saying. Like when I first started, it was easier to say, but I didn't say I was a pro and started doing well. But like you could easily, like people could say I'm in a pro tournament. Oh, I'm play pro. But it's like, are you winning? So I am what would be. Oh man,
competition.
I would be in more like I would be in that stage where it's like, yeah, she is a pro, but like I'm not. I don't want to go and play where it's my full-time job because I do like to coach more. Right. So like I could very easily go and do that if I wanted to, but I just don't want to travel every weekend and go. So I have been as the top ranking of 90 in the country. So typically about the 60 range, that's when you start doing it full time. I mean, and people even lower rated than me, like in the hundreds, they still do it full time. Like they just do have social medias and they do that and like have brand deals and things like that. But I just wanted to teach more and be at home more. I love, like I said, the older people is really the foundation for me. So that's what my heart is behind it and all that. And so, so it's like, okay, I'm young, I'm home. This is allowing me to travel. This is allowing me to fulfill that competitiveness drive and of wanting to master something. And I get to be around old people all day. What could be better, right?
And you're using your gifts and talents the Lord has given you.
Yes. And I will say too, like that's another reason I fell in love with it is because, and this is a very confrontational thing, controversial, is that the word? Topic. Is it more athletic, require more athleticism than tennis? I would say yes. This is this is like top pros in the country for both sports. Like we're talking about like tennis, it's a big deal to be a pro.
Yeah.
Like they're like on Instagram and Twitter, like fighting each other about this. Like it's a big deal. Okay. But I think like it's a big joke, whatever. I think that it requires more athleticism. So for me, like going over, like that would be like, oh wow, like I get to kind of do what I was best at. Like the mental game of tennis wasn't my best thing, but that's what you have. Like tennis is mostly mental. Yeah. So like coming over here where, okay, now she's fairly, she's athletic. Now this is like her, like naturally her talent. So that's why I was like, okay, this is like right in my gear of what I am good at.
Yeah. Awesome.
So it's like it was made for me, the sport.
There we go.
So you're saying it requires more athleticism.
I think so, yeah.
So why I mean, I have no clue, but I'm just, my question. Yeah. Why do so many older people play it then? Why wouldn't they just play tennis?
A lot of them play from tennis. Tennis, you can't move on the court as much. It takes a lot more energy. As far as like mastery, tennis is much harder. You could pick up a paddle today, never playing, and you would be able to play a game. You could not do that in tennis.
Okay.
And so it is
that's true.
A lot of the older people
ball just goes crazy.
It's over the fence for sure.
A lot of the older people came from a strong tennis background, but they're just too old to be able to move on the tennis court or use that big racket and swing and take your full body energy and the rotation that it requires. But pickleball is just like I was saying, it's more like this, like, you feel awkward doing it. But so that's why. So they're like freak athletes. They just can't move anymore. So like I have one lady that's like 79 that she's literally like a beast. Like I tell you about her. She's a beast. Like she can run around. She can do anything. And I have like an 80-some-year-old guy. If he didn't have a back injury, I mean, you get him to the kitchen talking about fast hands, he can literally out battle me in hands. Like he's incredible.
What is fast hands?
Fast hands is basically going ball, like hitting the ball as hard as you can at each other and trying to win the point.
Oh.
And like he can beat me. Like his hands reaction time is faster than mine sometimes. I mean,
He just can't move.
it isn't, but it is, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's just crazy. So yeah.
I love that. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the second question. Who has influenced you the most, not just as an athlete, but as the person you've become? I think I know the answer to this, but you go ahead.
Yeah.
What is the answer?
I think it's your mom.
That's what I
judging by
said.
the podcast, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to cry now. I'm good right now, but I do cry on the podcast. It would be my family, my mom and dad, and the reason I say that is they were always growing up really intentional about changing the family and like breaking. And I want to be careful about when I say to honor my family because we're close with our family, but you know what I mean. Like and everybody should be that. They've raised me to be that way. To whatever they didn't do well, that I better be better than them.
Yeah.
And so which they were pretty perfect parents, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they were very intentional about that from the time I was like, it's one of my first memories is like them doing that. And so they wanted to build legacy, and they were very intentional about the word of God, and everything you do is to honor God. It doesn't matter if you're walking down the street, if you're playing a sport, if you're in class, whatever you're doing, it's all for the glory of God. And so I think that that's probably because I don't have, like I was saying earlier, like my story, like everybody has like, oh, what's your testimony? It's like all these like mine literally is like, and which is an amazing testimony, but I don't know anything else but loving and serving the Lord with my whole heart, just like that. And that's because of my parents. So I think that, and then as far as more of competitive sports, but also as a person, my coach growing up, Mr. Fry, tennis coach, he's like a legendary tennis coach. He's actually in the Hall of Fame for North Carolina. He's like legendary, but he is the same. He's a very strong Christian man, but his would be more like how to treat people, like how to honor. Because like you were in a public school like system, so he didn't always talk about God, but like you can just tell that the man's a Christian, and like he's like such poise and etiquette and class and integrity and honor with everything he does. And like I think that's sort of similar to what my parents were like, but just more of like an outsider looking in, different, you know what I mean? Like difference. And so I think like being able to see the two and like the two together, being able to be like, okay, this is what my parents are telling me, and that I want to honor my parents, but this I'm seeing him do it. Now it's meshing and it's becoming who I am. And there was a sports part of it and there's a life part of it. And so it was like, and I think too, like hearing what people said about Mr. Fry behind his back, it was all like, this man is like the best of the best, you know? And I was like, I want people to say that about me. So that would be
cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're amazing.
I didn't cry. Great.
If I poked your eye, a little tear
I
might
got
have
a
come
little
out.
teary-eyed, but I didn't cry.
That's okay.
That's
It's the dust in here. We've been doing some renovation.
Well, it's really cold in here. I've got
So,
like icicles
there we
hanging
go.
down, I
can
feel
see
like.
it.
That's
The
good.
camera,
It keeps
there's
the
a little
cameras
tear.
cool. All right. All right. So at 26 years old, you're already competing professionally. You're coaching, starting a business now. You're hosting a podcast. I mean, what drives you to keep saying yes to new challenges?
Yes, that's a good one. You know, there's an unhumble way to say this. Whatever that word it was the word for non-humble. Unhumble, that's not a word.
Push and pee.
Push and pee, baby. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. The answer is like, it's easy for me. Like I don't, because I don't do well not, like I have always been a person that has everything that's on my plate. Like the more it's full, the better I function. If I function like, if I had, let's say that like, in school, like I had school and I was not an athlete or in church, like, cause I was heavily involved in church growing up as well. Like super, like every time the door was open, I was there, like doing something, helping, whatever. Yeah. And so like, sometimes I look back and I'm like, how did I do all that? Because like right now at my age, I get tired. I'm like, I have to preserve my energy. But back then I'm like, how did you have that energy, you know?
Yeah.
So I think I just have always been that way. And so for me, it's just easy. And I think too, it just is that competitiveness is like, I feel like a failure by the things, like all the things you just said. That's why I was saying that at the beginning. Like it sounds so impressive, but like to me, I'm a failure because I'm so competitive. That's like whatever I'm doing, it's not good enough. So for me, it's like, okay, saying yes is better because it's like, okay, maybe she can add something to get to be more accomplished or to be like fulfill what God, because I know what God's called me to. Right. So I know what I should be doing and what He wants me to do, and so. To answer that, it's easy and it's also hard because it's like I can't always like, say yes to everything because because I feel like it's going to make me more accomplished, because that's not godly either. It's not biblical, right? I got to do what God has me to do. And that sometimes it's just being still and not doing a lot. And so it's a little bit of a challenge with my personality of like, that's what I was saying. Do I be humble? Like, it's like, it's almost like a little bit of pride, maybe like where I have to do too much or whatever the case is. So
Are you a perfectionist then? Would you describe yourself?
No, I think it's just like, I truly think of it, and it's like, that's why it's funny, but it's like, I don't think of me. Like, I know that sounds so like biblical, but it's not being like that. Like, I really don't think of anything but like, and that's why I say it's like, looks like failure. Like, if God's giving me a podcast right now, I don't have all this equipment you have, so I'm a failure because that's not giving God my very best. Or like my professional playing, like, okay, well, it's been raining, but an example of, have I trained all week? Well, no, because it's been raining. But it's like, well, I've been in the gym, but I haven't been on the court training. So what do you like? That's not giving God your best. So, no, I'm not, but because I look like it as this is an act of worship to God because He's put this in my lap to do. Not that Hailee needs to accomplish this to be more of a influential person or whatever the case is, if that makes sense. So so it's a little bit of a push and pull. And my mom is a good person that like, she's always been that person that's like, okay, you have too much on your plate, because I have to end up having too much where I get overwhelmed or I get disorganized by distractions. So like, that's like, she's my person.
I can relate.
Yeah. So it's like, it's a great thing, but it's also not. So
for sure. All right. Well, you've described yourself as being bold.
Yes.
So where does that boldness come from for you?
That is another one of those things. Like, when I get to heaven, it's horrible.
No,
flip a coin real quick, see what happens.
100%.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, you're good.
When I get to heaven, that's all I've always told my mom. Like, that's one question I'm going to ask. Like, why me? Like, why am I bold? Like, I don't understand. And I mean, one day I probably will because of what He has for me, but I don't understand why I've always been this way. Like, your kids, you teach them a certain thing, or you raise them to not fall into peer pressure or to be set apart or to be whatever. But for me, like, I don't know of anything else. Like, I've always found that the things of the world don't interest me. Yeah. Like, whatever the crowd was doing, I wanted to do something different. And that wasn't because it wasn't okay. It just was, I wanted to be as set apart as I possibly could be. And so, like, let's say, like, in middle school, like, I did, like Justin Bieber, I was saying that earlier. Like, I knew who he was, and I wasn't some weirdo, like, not being like my age, like, of course, but like, I was scared to listen to music like that or to do anything that wouldn't honor God, because I'm thinking to myself, what are those songs meaning? And I'd be like in middle school, maybe like 10, 11 years old. And I'm like, who thinks like that? Yeah. But to me, it's like, what if my teacher saw me listening to something that may be bad words or say something bad? And it's like, what would she think? Or what would that discredit who I was and who I was trying to represent? And so that boldness, I think, I don't know if the Lord just gave it to me or if over time, just thinking that way as a child, it just developed. But I think it's just the being set apart. Like, if I can be set apart from the world as much as possible. Yeah. And so sometimes I'm a bit extreme, like with rated R movies, or if it cusses too much. Like, I get that there's a point where I'm a Christian, like, I know that stuff's not going to affect me, but it's like, I just want people to know, like, there's no question who Hailee is. Like, because I don't want them to question who my God is. And so it's like, it just comes like easy, like, and so with that, it's like, it's one thing with my podcast I just did about myself. Like, my mom always talks about it as a mother, like, she's so proud of it, but it's like, it's not something I've had to think about. And so I was like, to me, I want to ask, like, why, Lord, like, why have you not allowed me to have to struggle with things with alcohol or drugs or boys or anything that's like whatever, even smaller things like listening to bad music or whatever it is, like shows, like whatever. Why do I not have to struggle with that? You know what I mean? So so that would be, I think it's just I look at it as an honor to be bold and set apart, because it's a way for me to honor the Lord, because He's given me, He's chose me to be a Christian, and so if that's what I have to do to represent Him for people to see, like, who is this girl? Why is she like this? And that's because of Jesus. And so if that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do. Yeah. So,
and I think that's intertwined with that confidence, and that confidence, I think, can come from, and the boldness, I think, comes from the things that would hold it back would be like shame and regret and, I don't know, not living your best life, but it sounds like you're getting those things and living your best life and you don't have a lot to regret. And so why not be bold and be confident?
Yeah.
Let's go on to our last question here. Competition can bring the best out in us, but it also can bring out the worst. I've seen some competition, like people like you go to play a little pickup basketball and somebody punts the basketball over the fence because they get mad, so it brings out the best and the worst in people. So how do you know when your competitive spirit is helping you versus hurting you?
So if you want to talk probably about one of my biggest struggles or like sins that I like have to be aware of, it would be this, because I am that competitive. I don't do anything. We
noticed, Eli.
We saw the side eye. Yeah.
I actually, so I tell people that aren't Christians like that I don't want to get in this like long spiritual conversation with. I think what I do every single time, almost every time I teach as well, anytime I'm about to walk on the court and be any sort of competitive, I pray, and I've done this in tennis my entire life from 12 years old until now. I pray before I go in. I have a routine. I go into the bathroom and I just gather my thoughts. I look into the mirror. I pray in the stall first, and I look in the mirror and then I like talk to myself. But I like pray and I'm just like, Lord, let me represent you. Let me be unto you. Let this be an act of worship to you. Yeah. And so that helps a lot because I know why I'm there is to honor the Lord over anything. Sportsmanship is also something else. Sportsmanship is not a problem for me. Even at the highest level, if I'm losing horribly, if I'm embarrassed about what my competition, like what I just performed, whatever, I'm always pretty good. I'm trying to think like
good game.
Yeah, like I'm trying to even think like even if they
GG.
Like, GG, they do say that. We say that sometimes.
Right.
I'm young. I'm young enough for that one.
What is GG?
Good game.
Good game. They just say one at the end of the game. GG.
But I don't.
I'm old.
Sorry,
I'm
Grandma.
I'm a granny.
I'm always good. Like I'm trying to think. Like even for the most part, even if they're negative back or mean back, I'm always pretty positive. Yeah. And with the refs at pro level, you have a ref for every game, and so I'm always honoring them. I shake their hand. I look at them in the eye. I tell them thank you, win or lose, and I appreciate them. If another opponent is being rude to them, because that's very common, I defend them. And so it's like I think that helps me not be not be sinful about it and to be like negative or whatever, is that I focus on those two things. Why am I here? It's not about winning or losing. It's about honoring the Lord. It's about being able to move my body and as an act of worship and being able to be like, this is something I get to do for a living. And then it's about like representing Him. And so how do I do that? By having sportsmanship. And then so that's kind of what I focus on is just why am I there? It's not about the me. It's about, because if it's about me, it'd be about winning or losing,
there
right?
You go.
Right.
So that's how
it's not about winning or losing at all, is it, Eli?
Not at all. No refs getting any side eyes.
All right. Well, that was great. I loved hearing that, your perspective, your youthful energy, all the things. I know you said you love hanging out with older people.
I love old people.
But that is a fountain of youth, like, bringing joy to people and connecting with people. There's so much wisdom and other things they can offer younger people and that goes untapped, and and bringing lighting people up and helping them find their best selves. Like, it's great.
I think it's a good combo. Like I encourage younger people listening, like you want to be around those people because the wisdom that they bring you, like you might go into it thinking like your grandma or whatever, or whoever is like this old person because they can't do what you can do. Thankfully for who I'm mostly around, they can do what I can do, maybe sometimes better. Like they really are just that amazing athletes, but they it's like they really are young. Like they're young at heart. They think that they're 20 something too. Like I ask them all the time, like in their head, they think they're like 25.
Love that.
And so the fact that like they think they're young and then, I'm young, they're getting to feel youthful again and I'm getting to learn wisdom. So there's a give and take to that whole relationship that is just, to me, I don't have another combo of like generational relationships that's more valuable to me than the older people, learning from them and just having fun with them, because everything's like slower, but it's at the same pace of like wanting to go, like, for example, riding bikes. Like, we all love to ride bikes. Like, if I was going with someone my age, we'd be mountain biking and jumping jumps and going doing something silly. But you almost miss the value in some of that sometimes. You miss the scenery. You miss the picnic. You miss the conversations that you have. You miss the seeing the animals. But when you go do that with them, it's not about how fast you can bike. It's about what God's creation looks like. What the conversations we have while we're having a picnic, the laughter. And at the end of the day, like, that's the memories looking back the few years I've been doing this and with them. I'm not thinking about what my bike was, how good of a bike I had, or how fast I went, or did I jump this. I'm thinking about like those conversations and the memories and the pictures that we took while we were doing this. And so that's why, like, it's an amazing relationship that I encourage everyone to have.
You have inspired me so much.
There we go.
Well, you guys inspire me.
Before we close, we've got a game, and so we always like to end with a game. So this is your chance at redemption here. There's a game called Quelf, and one of the sub games in there is called Scatterbrains, and this is a fun little game. We did this in episode 11 where you were the guest, and the way this game works is we're going to each take a card when it's our turn, and you'll have two options to choose from that, and there are two categories. So this one says signs found on the inside of an airplane, or things you pick when no one is looking. And what we would have to do,
Like my nose?
things you pick, whatever you're picking.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that what he means?
No, so this is,
it could be.
What we do is we would say, so if you choose this card, you would you would choose whatever topic you want. So I want to do signs on the airplane.
Yeah.
And then, so Dr. Myers would have to say one sign on an airplane, then you would have to say a sign that you would find on an airplane. Eli would go, then I would go, and we would go around until someone either repeats or pauses too long and they get buzzed out. And then we're going to just go until we lose. And,
all right, I got
last
it.
man standing.
Pressure.
Yeah?
I'm ready for this.
Yeah? All right. Dr. Myers, wants to do the honors. Pick a card, any card. Not that one. Oh. No, that's a good one. All right. All right. What are our choices here?
Glasses on.
Which one are you choosing?
She is just milking this.
It's good.
Okay. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess.
You'll be first.
All right, let's do it.
You're going
I'm
first.
ready.
Eli's
Okay.
next.
Animals that are capable of removing your arm.
Shark.
Eli.
Grizzly.
Crocodile.
Did he say
Is
grizzly?
this supposed to be me?
Yeah, grizzly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Keep
supposed to
going.
go
Yeah,
there.
keep going. Hold on. Did we? He said grizzly.
Oh, he did. Wow. Okay,
That's
I'm
it.
out.
It-
I'm done.
That's it.
Some people
Next
could
round.
argue.
All right. We keep going
Not
until there's
paying
one man
attention to
standing.
you, Eli.
Gorilla.
Oh, that
Leopard.
was fun. A leopard. I'm gonna go elephant.
Cheetah.
Ostrich.
I don't know if a cheetah could. But I'm gonna say a lion. Ostrich. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen their legs?
That's us. Talking about Gen Z.
I
That's
don't
us.
know
Are
about
we
all
calling
that,
out? Are we calling
Eli.
out ostrich? How is the ostrich gonna take your arm
Just
off?
knock
With
off.
the, have you seen their back
Yes.
leg kick?
Yeah, but they're not taking your arm
All you
off.
gotta do is
Might
just snap
break
their
it.
leg, Eli.
Bruh.
They're bigger than you think.
You look at
Smack
their
'em.
leg, it's like
Smack him in the face. Get out of here.
Ant me. I don't know. I don't know.
Ant me.
All right.
I feel like Eli was out
Eli.
before you.
I think he cheated.
Goliath grouper.
Ooh, Komodo dragon.
I'm out.
All right, good.
Bearded dragon.
If the host wins,
Better
I feel
not.
like it's rigged.
All right. Well, that was just the first round, so now you pick a card.
I feel like it's rigged. Redemption.
Let's see.
Pickleball terms.
Ooh,
I've got 0. Pickle.
pickleball terms. Go.
Pickle.
Is this really it?
Yeah, go.
Okay, third shot drop.
Whatever she said. Kitchen.
Ball.
You're gonna split your hands or pickle, then ball.
Fast hands.
Paddle.
Net.
Oh, boo.
Net.
Oh, I was going to say that. Court.
Yes.
Flick.
Slap.
Spin.
Backhand?
Yes.
Volley.
Honeycomb technology.
Look at this guy. He's cheating. He's looked up
I feel
something.
like he did.
The grip tape.
Wristbands.
Roll volley.
Serve.
Nice.
Shoes. Gotta
Is
have
Is that a
love
term?
a thing? No. Ah, dang.
Love is not a
What is it
man.
called if it's a 0?
We just say 0. Isn't that so boring?
No, that's better.
Boo.
That's better.
It is better.
Sandwich pickle.
Side out.
Skunk.
Yes, this guy knows what he's doing.
Doubles.
Wow, singles.
Come on. You could have left that for Eli.
Bad.
Bad.
Can-
Judge.
A
Or
ref?
ref.
I think it's a ref.
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah.
that. That's okay.
Oh, I'll take it. So I wasn't gonna get it.
Reset.
Huh?
Reset.
You're making up words now.
Nursing
Could make
home.
them up. Y'all wouldn't know.
I'm out.
Nursing.
Well done.
Eli, that's so terrible.
I didn't say that.
I like that, Eli.
All right. Well done. Well
man.
done. All right. So that was fun. Great
was
game. Good job in there. And before we close out, we need something you found online. Dr. Myers, I think we've got a name idea for Eli's
name
next kid.
idea.
Yes. Go
Just
ahead.
from this.
for
But
your
it's actually,
baby?
just
Yes.
hear me out. Hear me out. Jimothy's Have you heard of Jimothy the raccoon?
So this is like an online trend
This is
thing.
he's real.
We've gotta
He's
figure out what
out
this
in
is.
Seattle.
In Seattle.
About to go to Seattle.
Does it have
and
rabies?
Well, they keep seeing him around. I don't know. Everybody out there is like, save Jimothy, protect Jimothy.
Who named him?
I don't know.
What kind of name is Jimothy?
But okay, so he's a wild raccoon that lives
Show me
in
the picture real quick.
in the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle. He has a short spine.
Is that real? Like the short
Oh,
spine
is that
thing?
like those creepy dogs?
He doesn't really have like a long neck, and he has no tail. He became famous in mid-July after a local resident posted a video and was
Okay.
not sure what they were looking at. But it's like a huge
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
like fell in love with him.
Nah, shoot it.
and this is what they said. He represents something people naturally root for, like the underdog.
The spineless?
Protect this little
That's
guy.
not pushing P.
This is what
That's
this is
not
what they're
pushing
calling
P.
him. They call him King Jimothy. See, this could be a good name for
King
you.
Jimothy.
King Jimothy. Himothy
Himothy?
The short king.
Himothy, that's a alpha word.
and Seattle's Prince. And I also have to just do a quick shout out. The only reason I know about this is because of my front desk. Her name is Heidi, but I call her
Heidi. Shout out to
Heidi
Heidi.
Duder or Duder, Doots,
Doots.
Doodaloot.
These are also great name
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah,
I'm
she loves
guessing
her
a real
nicknames.
name, and I'm guessing Micah.
Oh,
Okay.
are you gonna do it,
Strong choice.
Micah?
He won't do it. All right. Well, Hailee, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you sharing your story, your heart, reminding us what competition can be, and about so much more than just winning, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Whether you're stepping onto a pickleball court, starting a business, or simply trying to become a better version of yourself, growth happens when we are willing to challenge ourselves. And that's one of the ways we stay young in mind, body, and spirit.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, we'd love for you to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with a friend. It really helps us continue spreading conversations that inspire healthy, purposeful living. You can also connect with Hailee by checking out her podcast, Purposefully Living. Yes. And following her journey in the world of professional pickleball. She's up on the socials. We'll
Oh,
put some links in there.
And remember, staying young isn't about the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's about continuing to learn, grow, move, and live with purpose.
Amen.
So thank you for listening to the Fountains of Youth podcast. We'll see you next time. Stay young, my friends.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, keep pushing P.
Pushing P. Thanks, Eli.
Shout out to Jimothy.
Jimothy!
Yes, little Jimothy. We're gonna call him
Jimothy
that
Micah.
until you tell me the real name. He is gonna be Jimothy.
He doesn't even tell you.
Perfect.
No, I don't know the name yet.
Elijah.